Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. The question is why we consider our body as Atma. Have you ever thought? All the discussions started that we misunderstand Anatma as Atma, and the close proximate Anatma is our body. But why so? The answer is whatever the things we are having karma sambandha, there we are having attachment. This body, this human body, we got sat karma janma. In our previous life, we did any sat karma, any good deed. That is why we got this human body, who is having the access to everywhere else. Whatever the costly pet I am having is costly to me, dearer to me, not accessible to everywhere else. And the pet can't think of consciousness. Animals or beasts are always instinctual. See, then why? Then if you get that point, that sat karma janya, this body, that is why there is attachment. And why, wherever I am having karma sambandha, there I am having attachment. Likewise, the husband has the attachment with the wife because vivaha namak कर्म के द्वारा स्त्री प्राप्त होता है, या तो स्त्री को स्वामी प्राप्त होता है थ्रू अ वैदिक कर्म. So wherever there is karma sambandha, likewise you extend that. Your house, your car, your children, your every belonging, there is a karma sambandha. That is why there is attachment. Clear? And who does karma? Karta does karma. So if there is no karta bhava, absolutely not. That I am the doer. Karta bhava means the sense of doership. If there is no sense of doership, then there is no karma belongs to you. And then there is no attachment. Then that person can take the right decision at the right time. In our life, we can't take the right decision at the right time because of the poor emotional issues. Because karta bhava. Then who is having the karta bhava? He is having the very much sensitive issue. They becomes too much emotional to lose it. They are afraid to lose it. What is thus, the essence, the basis, the root cause of anxiety and depression? I told you that between desire and getting, The gap is the root cause of another root cause is karta bhava, the sense of doership. The person is having terrible sense of doership. That person is terrible emotion driven person, man and woman both. Maybe externally he is a very strict person or like that, but internally he is an emotional person because karta bhava is there. Sense of insulting, I'm getting insult. Sense of losing power, position, people around. Clear? So that is why acharyas always take the example of body, because this is the closest one. Not the wife, not the children, not any beloved thing. Our most beloved thing is our this body. Clear? Now we will today the very famous sloka of Vivekachudamani, very famous, and this is very important for our life. If you can memorize this sloka or just remember the theme of that sloka. Okay. Shabdadivih pancha vireva pancha panchatvamapushvagunena baddhaha kuranga matanga patanga mina bhringanaraf pancha viranchitah kim. Shabdadivih pancha vireva pancha panchatvamapushvagunena baddha kuranga matanga patanga mina bhringanaraf pancha viranchitah kim. The deer, the elephant, the moth, the fish, and the honeybee, these five are annihilated because of their slavery to one or the other of the senses, such as sound and so on, through their own attachment. What then is the conditions of a man who is attached to all these five? So, Kuranga means deer. Matanga means elephant. Patanga means the moth. Meena means fish. Bringa means the honeybee or the brahmar. Pancha means the five creatures. Shabdadivihi panchabhihi eva. Through the five guna, like sound, touch, then form, then taste and smell. swagunena baddhaha. Those 5 animals, they are bound by each other with their own uh, one guna. Guna means here qualities, one qualities. Then panchatvam apuhu. Panchatta prapti মানে হচ্ছে মৃত্যু হওয়া শরীরের, বিকজ এই শরীর পঞ্চতত্ত্বে বিলীন হয়ে যায়। তাই শুদ্ধ বাংলা বা সংস্কৃত ভাষায় বলে যে ওনার পঞ্চত্ব প্রাপ্তি হয়েছে। He got panchatva means কোন শরীরের মৃত্যু হলে। So here Acharya has given the examples of 5 things, 5 animals who are qualitatively mukta apparently, but only one dosha is there and they die. Then naraha panchabhihi anchitaha kim means human being is having all 5 kinds of dosha in one body. How he will not die? Die means okal mrityu. Here die means death not in time, sudden death. So it's very difficult to catch or prey a deer, because deer is always conscious, always conscious, and he is having high speed. But what Vyadha, the animal catcher, does, plays the flute or any very sweet sound, and the deer is very loving, very fond of the sound. And whenever, with the attraction of the sound, the deer comes nearer to the sound, the deer is caught by the animal catcher. Then Kuranga, Matanga. Matanga, many times because of the seasonal uh, uh, period or seasonal time, the male animal becomes insane, crazy. So how, you know because of its nature, it comes to the lokalaya, where the residence of common people, and who is insane, he is not in his control. So the elephant is very, very calm and quiet animal. But when the craziness or insanity will come, so then it becomes violent. Then how it becomes cool? Now they send, means who knows, who are the expert, they send trained female animal, and they start touching each other. So animal is so big, so huge, and it's difficult to prey. It's not possible even. All the animals, they are afraid of the elephant. That kind of powerful animal is weak in touch, and it got caught. Then Kudanga, Matanga, Patanga. Patanga, that from our childhood we know that we used to study in the light of oil lamp or something. So many insects, they used to come and jump into the fire. Many. So the thing is, so by knowing that they will die, but they could not resist their attraction, attachment for that bright fire. Okay. Then Patanga Meena. In nature, Mother Nature arrange everything else for us, whom he sends or she sends. One story, famous story in Bhagavatam, that one Balaka Swami, sannyasi in a very tender age, he went to ask the alms in a village, and when the lady opened, he clearly asked that why there is deformities in your body. The lady told that I am pregnant, and that is why the milk is there in my breast. And then and there was Chaitanya for that Swami, that when that baby will be born, and the God has arranged his food in early time. So the thing is, why I'm telling, whoever is sent means everyone is sent by the God, and God has arranged everything else. But whenever we decline it and we try our own, out of our attachment, not out of our viveka, we got caught. Fish also, in the pond, in the water body, there are plenty of food for each animal, each fish or something like that. But when the fish catcher, they put something else, and the fish loses its viveka and got caught. Clear? And another is bringa. What is there? The bringa comes in the lotus. Lotus is having very good smell. Very, very good smell. So he becomes, unconscious. Unconscious means not that fainted. Unconscious means loses the sense of time. Intoxicated, you can tell, yes. Mohagrasta, deluded. So whenever the sun uh, sets, the lotus closes its petal, and the Brahmar stay in that, and it dies, because that lotus will not be opened in the second day. So the thing is, we, the human body, is having all the five doshas. We are fond of সাউন্ড। একবার তোমার গলা না শুনলে সারাদিনে থাকতে পারি না। It is for the children also. It's not like যে স্বামী স্ত্রী বা লাভার্স। So we are verily attached, fond of the sound. Even who are the animal lover and pet something else at their house, বাড়ির কুকুরের আওয়াজে চিৎকারে হয়তো পাশের বাড়ির লোকের ঘুম উড়ে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু মালিকের ভালো লাগে না যদি তার কুকুর একবার অন্তত ভৌ না করে। Too much attached with the sound of the beloved. যার বাড়িতে পাখি আছে সারাদিন ক্যাঁ ক্যাঁ করছে, মা হয়তো বলে কাজ করতে, আর চেঁচাসনি বাপু, কান টান সব ঝালাপালা হয়ে গেল, তোর জ্বালায় কিছু কাজ করতে পারি না। One day if that parrot is sick, see the condition of the owner. কি সুন্দর সারাটা দিন বাড়িটা মাতিয়ে রাখতো গো, আর দেখুন একটা বার কিছু বলছে না। We are fond of sound. Matanga, touch. I will not elaborate it. You know better than me. Kuranga, matanga, patanga. We know where we will die, yet we go because of lack of viveka. We really know that TV serials, soaps are killing us, killing our family life, killing my thinking process. So many crimes are happening. In last 20 years, because a lot of lawyers come to me, they tell the rate of family violence so much, and they have interrogated the TV soaps have a great impact on that family incident. So people know, yet নিজের ছেলে মেয়ের থেকেও টিভি সিরিয়ালের ক্যারেক্টারের প্রতি তারা বেশি অ্যাটাচড। তার বিয়ে হলো কিনা, তার গাড়ির চাবিটা হারিয়ে গেছে, পাবে তো? আরে ভাই, they become so much one with the character. Really speaking, I suffer. Sometimes they call, না না স্বামীজি আজকে সন্ধেবেলা যেতে পারবো না, আজকে তো ঝুমুরের বিয়ে। বিশ্বাস করে আমি তো জানি না ঝুমুরটা কে গো, না অমুক কোন একটা সিরিয়ালে তার ক্যারেক্টারের নাম। বাপি তুমি এত জোরে কথা বলছো এখানে ক্লাসে শোনা যাচ্ছে। So this is the thing. Uranga, matanga, patanga, meena. মিন যখন প্রসাদের সময় বোঝা যায় ডায়াবেটিস লোকেদের মিষ্টির প্রতি অ্যাট্রাকশন, the same thing for the meena. They're so much attached. They know it is harmful for my health and everything else. Not only the diabetic patient, each and everyone should prohibit themselves for the food and everything else. There is some restrictions for all the ages. Like children should not eat or drink something else at their age, but they have terrible attraction for that. Even যে বাচ্চাটা সবে মাত্র 12 মাস বা 13 মাস হয়েছে, বা he is or she is restricted from some food, but that kid has that terrible attraction for that food only. What about the stipulated food for him or her? They will not take it. And see why I am giving the example of the kid. When the Viveka is not Jagrata, then from then also we are having the terrible attraction. A lot of, some WhatsApp video comes that how the children are fond of ice cream or anything else. If you don't give, how they are crying and everything else. We enjoy, but have you ever thought that how much instinctual it is, that it is carried over from the previous birth? But when we are having Viveka, then also we can't conquer our instinct. Janmana jayate sudra. But when Navajanma happens, means little matured we become. Little why? Too much matured when we become, then also we don't apply our Viveka. The Acharya is really fearful, afraid of us. He's too much compassionate to us. That one big shot, big animal like elephant, for only one dosha, one problem, it dies. What about the poor human being who is having the five doshas together in one body? See, sometimes people ask me that, Swamiji, um, suppose person A, I am telling that Amma or someone else, why don't you come to the class? Why are you not listening to Vedanta? Why are you not listening to these things like that? No, no, yes, Swamiji, I will. And uh, the nearby devotee, they sometimes ask that, Swamiji, he doesn't want to do or she doesn't want to do. Why do you say like that? People will misunderstand you, that you are having any weakness. I tell, yes, I am having weakness. That not my student, Gurudev's students, all of you are. Whoever has got the taste of Vedanta, they should continue. And the Ananda I have tasted, I want to share it with the students, that they should also taste. Then all their problems will go automatically. They will not come, Swamiji, I want to talk to you personally because I am having some problem. And believe me, from my perspective, it is so silly, but it is too serious for them because they have taken it for granted out of the ignorance. That is why I inspire everyone else for listening to Vedanta at least once. Then, all sorts of other problems will be lighted to us, means lighted to them. Problem will be as it is. Problem is very, very innocent. We allow it to problem us, then only it shows its valor. So if we stop allowing them, out of our viveka, out of our vairagya, then the innocent problem will be innocent. It will rise and it will set in the due course of time. Clear? Understood? Now, 70 7. Doshena tivra vishayaha Krishna sarpa vishadapi visham nihanti bhoktaram drashtaram chakshushaapyayam doshena tibro vishayaha Krishna sarpa vishadapi Vishannihanti bhoktaram drashtaram chakshushaapyayam. Sense objects are even more venomous in their tragic effects than cobra poison. Poison is fatal to one who swallows it, but the sense objects kill him who even looks at them with his eyes. What a wonderful. We will see word for word. Vishayaha doshena. Vishaya means Vishaya, doshena means Swabhava dosh mein. Krishna Sarpa Vishat api Tibraha. Vishaya dosha is more poisonous than the venom. Visham bhoktaram nihanti. Because if we are snake bitten, or if anyone drinks the poison, that person dies. But chakshusha drashtaram api nihatya. Chakshu means not only eyes, with the 5 senses. It is no need to take it. Just by seeing, a person can die. See, we can relate one story. Patanjal Mahabhashya, it is written by only one student. He was having several students, but Patanjali Maharshi always used to give discourses. In front of him, there was a thick curtain, and behind the curtain, he used to sit and he used to give discourses. So, and he used to give instruction that you should not remove the curtain ever. It was Guru's instruction. So there was one latecomer always. So one day, Patanjal Maharshi giving the discourses, and suddenly he was stopped. So student thought, see, behind the curtain, who is doing what, nobody knows. And students are always curious about the life of the teacher. Whatever the age of the student is, they are always curious about that teacher. It was same like there also. But Patanjal Maharshi was the avatar or incarnation of Shesha Bhagavan, Sheshanag, the thousand-hood snake where Bhagavan Narayan is slept. So Bhagavan Adishesha's human incarnation was Patanjali Maharshi. So one student just wanted to see whether the teacher is sleeping or not. And whenever he removed the curtain, he could not see the teacher. He only saw the lump of fire, and it was so terrible. All the students died. All the students burnt into ashes. Then crying started. By whom? By the teacher. अब मैं क्या करूं? ये सारे बच्चा मर गया, जो इतना बोल दिया मैंने, इसका क्या होगा? Then one latecomer was there, Always we will find in a class there is a latecomer. তিনি হেলতে দুলতে আসছেন, তো তাকে তার টিচার জড়িয়ে ধরেছে। ওহো, only you alone are alive. So this is the thing, means the student knew what is going to happen. There was caution, yet could not control. হয়তো যে পর্দাটা খুলেছে তার ইন্টারেস্ট কম। আমরা সাধারণত কি করি, we catch some weaker person and jana we inspire. In political issue also, in the society also, you will find the political leaders, they are at home safe, and the followers are fighting without anything else. So this is the thing, that one car we have seen in the neighbor's house, they have purchased newly, and we are got killed by it, that when I will acquire it. This example may not be applicable for everyone else, but you have something else. Just replace the name of the car in anything else. It may be food, it may be dress, it may be property, it may be wife, it may be children, anything else. So there is no need to drink physically the poison. The Vishayas are so terrible for us because of our Viveka. Vishayas are innocent. Whenever there is, we are having amitya bodh, the sense of possessiveness, that innocent Vishayas become terrible venom for us. And Acharya is really compassionate for us. That is why he is fearful. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.